Welcome to our bearing housing assembly video. To ensure a successful assembly, it is crucial to begin a clean work area, free of dust, rust, or any solid particles. Make sure that the mounting surface has a surface roughness within RA 12.5 m to 6.5 m and flatness to IT7. The bottom face of every Masta housing is ground. Also, matching surfaces of housing base and top are ground. This ensures perfect flatness in Masta housing. While assembly, inspect the bottom face of Masta housing to ensure there no transit damage or dent. Clean it thoroughly to remove any burr. Accuracy of the shaft seating area is essential for the precise assembly of the adapter sleeve and bearing. Place the housing base on the mounting surface and fit foundation bolts without tightening them. Now, take the half ring of 4-lip seal and insert them in the groove at each side of the housing base. Fill the space between the two with grease. For bearing assembly, clean the shaft, inner and outer diameter of adapter sleeve, and bore of bearing. Check the unmounted radial clearance in the bearing. Mount the adapter sleeve on the shaft and place the bearing on the adapter sleeve. Hand tighten the lock nut and use a spanner wrench to reach the appropriate internal clearance. If necessary, use a hammer on the wrench. Once the bearing is located at the proper axial location on the shaft, remove the nut, keeping the bearing in location on the adapter sleeve. Then insert the lock washer and lock nut and tighten it until it is fully tight. Secure the bearing assembly by bending the lock washer tang at the appropriate slot in the lock nut. Fill the bearing with grease thoroughly. Put the recommended quantity of grease in the housing base at the side. Mount the second bearing on the other end of the shaft following the same steps as already explained for the first bearing. Now we place the shaft with 2 bearings in the 2 housing bases. For the located bearing option, insert 1 locating ring of appropriate size on each side of the bearing. Carefully align both the housing bases properly, and tighten the foundation bolts lightly of both the housings. Insert the remaining seal halves in the housing caps, and fill the space between the inner lips with grease. Place the cap on the housing base, ensuring they match correctly, guiding with dowel pins. Tighten the housing cap bolts fully to the specified tightening torque. Next, tighten the foundation bolts fully in both housings as per the recommended torque. Verify the proper fitment of assembly by manually moving the shaft in rotation and ensuring it rotates smoothly. Hence, remember that a proper assembly of bearing and housing not only ensures the reliability of your equipment, but also contributes to its longevity and trouble-free performance. Thank you for choosing to view this video showing proper assembly guidelines for bearing housing. Your equipment deserves the best. Please stay tuned for more informative videos from Masta.